Hey, what up, everybody? This is steviebreech coming to you, and the San Francisco 49ers tonight kicked the living crap out of the Chicago Bears. Final score, what the heck was that final score? 32-7 is what it ended up being. 49ers scored on their first 4 possessions of the game, and John Gruden put it best during this game when Kaepernick was really just going off. He finished the game with just about 250 yards. Passing, we had 2 touchdowns, even got the run for a couple yards, somewhere to help out his cause, but it looks like we might be having a quarterback controversy in San Francisco. This is what I've tried to avoid more than anything all season long. I've always believed this is Alex's team. They put him in there. I was on board to say that they should have signed Peyton Manning, but the second that Peyton Manning signed that deal to go to Denver, and we signed Alex back and pretty much locked him up from going to Miami, said I guess this is his team. I'm a Niner fan, and I got to stick with him. He got us to where we got to last year, and I think everybody who's a San Francisco 49ers fan has their eyes on the prize of moving forward. I mean, being, basically a fumble away from going to the NFC Championship game. Oh, no, that was the NFC Championship game. A fumble away from going to the Super Bowl. Maybe my brain is trying to block that out of how close we really were last year. But, I mean, this team's 7-2-1. The one with the tie last week at home against St. Louis. That really sucks. But, I mean, being 7-2, I guess you can say now. We're sitting pretty, but I mean, this a quarterback controversy could kill this team. Hopefully, when Alex gets his head back from being scrambled eggs, I'm guessing that he'll get the job back. But I mean, Kaepernick proved his point. I mean, that he could be a good quarterback in this league. I just didn't want them to have any sort of controversy until there. Kaepernick threw touchdowns in this game. He hit Vernon Davis on one. I know Kendall Hunter ran one in. I think Crabtree did get one because we saw the little crab roll going down in the end zone. But I mean, the defense stepped up huge in this game. Aldon Smith, I believe he had a couple of sacks on his own. But shit. I mean, Jason Campbell, I made a huge point for you to be a good quarterback in this league and put you over, saying that you could be the one thing that was really going to help the Bears win this game, and you came out and you looked like crap. You had a 13-yard touchdown to Brandon Marshall later in the game, but I mean, just over 100 yards passing, you did not look good at all. And when you get down like that, I mean, you're not going to be able to run the football as well. I mean, the Bears' running game is a whole lot better than what we saw, but I mean, you're not going to run the ball when you're down 20 points and more during the game. Give props to the Bears. I mean, they had a bad night tonight, having to travel out to the West Coast for a late-night game and playing in some bad conditions. And San Francisco, it's never going to be fun, but the Niners look good. I mean, it's hard to knock anything the Niners did tonight, but where we go from here sucks. As you can remember, a few weeks ago after we beat Arizona, and Alex Smith really had that really, really good game before the bye week. I said, maybe we can put this whole thing to rest, and people wouldn't be, really complaining and saying that Kaepernick needed to get his chance. He got his chance tonight, and he really stepped up against a great defense. I mean, there isn't a better team out there to try to prove yourself against than the Chicago Bears. I mean, the Chicago Bears are going to be a playoff team, and they're going to be a force that somebody has to deal with in the playoffs. So this is no really pushover that they've been out there. Where was this 49er team, last week when we needed I guess they really came back in that game. But, really did not even fall behind in that game. We were playing Ram football instead of 49er football. This is 49er football. This is what it's all about. Where we go from here is going to be fun. We just got to keep putting points up on the board and keep playing this style of football, and we'll be all right. I mean, we're gonna have to play Seattle again. That's gonna be a tough game. We got to get that win back from the Rams that we didn't get last week. So there's still hurdles, but the Bears game might be one of the toughest games we have left in this season. But we'll see. It's going to be fun. Thank you, everybody, for being a 49er fan and coming along for the ride. And we'll see where we go from here. More wins ahead, I'm sure.